Imagine for a moment that everything you perceive through your senses, what you see, touch, and hear, is just the surface of a much deeper reality. To truly understand that deeper reality, we need to learn how to free ourselves from the limitations of the five senses and look beyond them. Start by looking at your hand. It seems like a solid object made of skin, flesh, and bones. That's what your senses tell you. But what if we could look beyond that surface? Imagine you have a powerful microscope that lets you zoom in far deeper than what your eyes can see. As you zoom in, the smooth skin fades away, and you begin to see millions of individual cells. Zoom in further, and you'll see molecules, and then even deeper, atoms. At the atomic level, what once seemed solid no longer looks that way. Instead, you see tiny particles of energy, like small trails of light, constantly moving and shifting. And between those atoms, the space is far bigger than you'd expect. It's mostly empty. At the quantum level, everything that seemed solid, like your hand, dissolves into moving energy. What you're seeing is no longer matter as we usually understand it, but vibrating energy. And as you go even deeper, that energy starts to fade. You reach a point where time and space, as we know them, no longer exist. As you explore this experience more deeply, you reach a place where everything familiar disappears. There is no before or after, no concepts of big or small. This is the level where the universe, and everything in it, begins. Here, the distinctions between past, present, and future no longer make sense. Everything exists as pure energy and potential. This is what lies beyond the fourth dimension, a realm without boundaries. Even though you've explored so deeply, your hand hasn't disappeared. What happens is that it exists in different layers of reality. The hand you see and touch is just one layer. Beneath that layer, there are levels of energy, information, and creative potential. These levels are connected by what we call intelligence, which organizes everything we experience. This exercise shows us something important. What we consider real, what our senses show us, is only a tiny fraction of what truly exists. The solid world is an illusion because more than 99% of anything we think of as matter is actually empty space. If you go deep enough, everything breaks down into energy and information. Beyond this quantum level, your body and everything you know exists as pure possibility, ready to take form in the physical world. Now, when you look at your hand again, you might see it differently. It's not just a physical object, it's the starting point of a journey through the dance of life. And that dance, that constant movement and transformation, is what you truly are. You are part of that eternal dance, a mix of energy and potential moving between the visible and the invisible, between the physical and the quantum.